Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talk. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Today I want to talk a little bit about something that someone had brought up to me yesterday. He wanted to trade. He wanted to work a trade with me. He knew I had a bunch of different stuff, and he said, you know, whenever you get a minute, if you could come and talk with me, I want to tell you what my goal is and essentially see if you can help me out with it and what you think about it. So he's been stacking coins, basically like you see here, coins, rounds, miscellaneous stuff for a while. Now, not these specific coins. You guys know these are mine. But he's got a bunch of different stuff. And a lot of the stuff, you know, he'll pick up one here, one there. Sometimes when I get a good size order in, he can get a deal on one. I'll end up saying, yeah, I paid this, you know, just, you know, give me what I paid and you can have one. And I'll just tack it on my next order or something. And he wanted to trade me 32 ounces of silver for this bad boy. He wants basically all big bars. I can't remember if it came out to exactly 32 ounces or if it was 33 or what. I was going to look it up ahead of time to make sure. Does it say on the back? I think it's 32, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it's 32.15, but I could be wrong. But needless to say, he said he wants to get all just nice, uniform big bars, and he wants to start just trading here and there when he can. Would I be willing to trade, and do I have any? And I said, absolutely, I have some, and I would love to work that trade with you. We're going ounce for ounce. It's a good deal for me. But I explained to him that the problem with that is how many people can afford a bar like this, you know, and that's at today's prices. So today's prices, you'd probably be paying right around $1,000 roughly for this. This is roughly 32, I'm going to say about $32 an ounce is what you're going to pay. The spot price right now is roughly $38.60, I think, give or take. And when you buy an ounce of this, you're easily going to pay $32 for an ounce. However, when you buy a bar, you might get a little bit of a better deal because it's a big bar and they know not a lot of people can afford this. The thing that I not only want to explain to him, but I want to explain to a lot of you guys is this right here is 1 ounce of gold. This is something I had picked up a little while back. I ended up picking it up at a great deal. There's a lot of good deals out there right now if you can find some. I've been taking advantage of them here and there where I can, not financial advice, but hopefully everybody watching this video has some silver or gold under their belts, just in case. And here's the deal. How many people out there can afford an ounce of gold? I don't know how many videos I've watched in the stacker community of people that tell me they just buy quarter ounces or half ounces or 1/10 ounces or grams or whatever, because a lot of people can't afford 1 ounce of gold. 1 ounce of gold, when I had heard that video about the what to buy instead of a full ounce to still keep your premiums kind of low, was when gold was $2,000. So basically a lot of people out there can't do a $2,000 coin. It's a hefty price tag. You got to save and save and save, and as you're saving worthless fiat currency, you got gold and silver going up, which makes the bar just keep going higher and higher. It's like a person training for a marathon for a 1 mile run, and then all of a sudden the run comes up and they're like, oh, we're doing 2 miles. You ain't ready for a 2 mile run. Then all of a sudden you train for a 2 mile run, and now it's a 4 mile run, or whatever the case may be. So when I hear stuff like that, I think that people really need to consider thinking what could happen down the road. You know, down the road, I foresee a time where this will equal this. Now, some people are like, how's that possible? Well, simple. You have a basically 32, 33 ounce or a 30 ounce, whatever you want to call it, to 1 ratio. Now, right now, we're looking at 83 this morning or this afternoon. Well, I should say, I guess in your case, it will be this morning, but in the wee hours of the night. 83 to 1. However, we've seen it go all the way up to 125 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold. But we've seen it go as low as 20 to 1. Maybe me and you haven't seen it, but it has gone down there. You know, you go back far enough in time, I mean, you could say 10 to 1. You go back certain points in time, you could say it was 1 to 1. And for people that don't believe 1 to 1, they can look up the King Solomon stories about when he traveled and literally he brought so much gold with him, he basically disrupted the gold and silver markets because it was nothing to him. He could just flush it out. I mean, he could water it down. But keep in mind, they didn't have trading like they have today. Everybody used gold and silver. And when you go into a little town, not a mega city like what we have today, that, you know, we all use paper, but back then it was gold. And if you all of a sudden he just flushed a ton of gold into the city, they were sitting very happy and very well, and it did disrupt the markets. But I don't think people realize if people couldn't afford this, a lot of people out there when it was $2,000, then they're probably going to have a hard time with this when it really gets up to its peak. Now, right now, silver's only $28. This is, like I said, $1,000 right now. This is the new $1,000 bill right there. But there could come a time where silver hits $50 and this becomes roughly $2,000. Maybe a little less, but there could even come a time where silver goes to $100 or $200. Now, I know people out there, and this drives me nuts when I hear it, that the negative stackers or the people that are totally against the possibility of some sort of crash in the currency. They say the dollar could never totally collapse, and you know, but they believe the dollar could collapse, but they don't believe that silver could go to $200 or $300 an ounce. Well, here's the thing. If you're buying something in worthless paper, it can go as high as you want it to go. I had a friend just give me these the other day. These are Marlboro Miles. So he's, you know, a busy guy. He ain't got time to be entering this stuff in on the computer. Oh, I probably shouldn't be showing that. Some of them may not work. Needless to say, he gave me those Marlboro Miles. And with that being said, I'm going to go and I'm going to enter them on the computer and I'm going to get little points to get little free stuff. Where am I going with that? Well, if you could buy this ounce of silver in Marlboro Miles or Marlboro points, then essentially, think about that. How many Marlboro Mile points would they want for that? They'd want a lot. You know, but you can print stuff up indefinitely. With currency, the more currency they print, the less it's worth. And when people really do go crazy and try to escape, get out of the currency they're in, get out of the dollars. You know, if you know the dollar is losing value at a faster and faster pace and you're trying to get out of it, who cares how much money you give for an ounce of silver? Now, am I in that firm belief? No, because I don't have a lot of dollars right now. Obviously, I've been stacking for a while. I convert my dollars or my gift certificates that I can use anywhere, which is what I pretty much think of when I think of a dollar, and I convert it to real money, gold and silver. This is real money. It goes up when they print more. It goes down if they were to take it out of the markets. But here's the thing. They're not going to take it out of the markets. So we continue to see this stuff go higher and higher and higher. And as gold goes up, silver goes up. But silver always seems to go up a little bit more. Even if you look, that's why we're seeing the gold-silver ratio coming down now, because more people are moving into silver. They're stacking it up more and more. Do I like gold? I had some people ask me, a good friend of mine, why do you even own gold? It's pointless. There's no point in owning gold when you understand silver has more room to run. And yes, that's a possibility. However, I can hold a lot of gold in my little hand. Okay, my big hand. But I can't hold as much silver. And so, therefore, I have a certain amount of gold. I have a certain amount of silver. I believe in diversification. I even have some cryptocurrency. If I had to go to another country or something, I could. If anything major happened, you never know what could happen in the world today. We live in chaotic times. So with that being said, I want people to consider what they're buying. This is great if you don't have a lot of silver and you want to, buy this at a lower premium and hold on to it. But be careful if you're swapping. Smaller stuff, I believe, will sell a whole lot easier. Anybody can afford $30. Anybody can maybe afford $50. Even if it goes to $100 an ounce, people could afford $100 for one of these. Could they afford $3,200 for this? I need to get the exact number on how much that is. I'm pretty confident it's 32.15, but I don't know for sure. So, with that being said, I only really buy this stuff when it's like super expensive like it is now, and the premium's the only thing I can get as a deal on this, or I'll switch over to gold. But will it really matter in the end? Dollar's coming down little by little. More and more people are getting worried. We're a step away from maybe a bank going under, maybe the stock market taking a hit. A lot of different things could happen. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I didn't confuse anybody with this video. Let me know in the comments what you think, what you like. Diversity. Have some small stuff. Have some maybe 10-ounce bars. Maybe even some 5-ounce bars, which I had one, but I don't see it now. Maybe some 10-ounce, 100-ounce, I don't know, whatever. This is a kilo, but I don't have a 100-ounce. I've never owned a 100-ounce. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys again on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Have a great one. Oh, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget, hit that thumbs up button. It really helps me out. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe. But if you're not subscribed, you probably didn't make it this long in the video. So, in fact, I'd be shocked if anybody was unsubscribed to this point and made it this far. So if you did, leave a comment, let me know, because I love reading y'all's comments, and I will talk to you guys again on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.